Hello.
Hi, today we're going to do a quick Q&A just to give you an idea of what it's like to be a young person or a young trans person at school in Scotland.
So I'm Aaron, and as I was introduced saying, I go to Shawlands Academy. I volunteer and take part in things at LGBT Youth Scotland. I spend my time procrastinating over my homework and looking at animal pictures.
Okay. And how did it feel when you were thinking about coming out?
I was absolutely petrified. I'm not going to lie. Do I tell everyone at once? Do I tell everyone separately? Is everyone going to tell each other, join forces and chase me with pitchforks? I had no idea what was going to happen and how people would react, because people could reject me. They could just completely not understand at all, and I could end up losing people that were really, really important to my life at the time. So I was absolutely terrified.
Okay. What helped?
Well, thinking about the positives, because the first person I told was my best friend, who was really, really supportive of me. And she went out and educated herself, did lots of research. Even for my birthday, bought me my first chest binder. When people would pick on me for it, my friends would roll up the sleeves and educate. And one of my friends actually took me along to LGBT Youth Scotland's youth group, and they were like, oh, it might help to meet other people who are going through the same sort of stuff, which was actually really helpful because I was able to use the right name, get used to being myself, and get a lot more support than I was used to.
Okay. What were your experiences of being trans at school?
Well, I was absolutely terrified yet again, because school's already a really scary place where if you do anything sort of different, people will pick on you or make fun of you. So being trans didn't help with that situation at all. But my favourite moment has to have been, as I've written, the day I walked into my year head's office and I asked for a copy of my timetable and went, bye, see you after the summer. I'm coming back with a new name and pronoun, I'm trans, and then I left.
And what did the teacher do?
Just looked at me and then came and found me later, came into the classroom and went, I want a conversation about your identity. It was quite the show. But yeah, once I did make the school aware of what I needed, they were really accommodating, which was helpful. And they were more worried about what would make me comfortable.
Okay. How's the school responded since then?
Well, they've been really, really good. My school have given me a bathroom to use that make me really comfortable. They've let me, bless you, they've let me change my name. Although there is a bathroom I can use, I feel like a double agent sneaking around a corner to try get to it because it's hidden well out the way. There's not many spaces for people who would identify as trans or non-binary or just questioning. So I started a campaign for an LGBT group at my school. A year on, we've got a group and we've done loads and loads of good stuff, such as there's going to be neutral toilets that you don't have to sneak to. There's posters, people obviously feel a lot more comfortable. And yeah, there was a lot of negative impact from people at my school. I get followed home sometimes and things thrown at me, but a lot of the time I think it's just because people don't understand rather than they want to be mean.
Okay, and these are some of the things up here that happened. What changed things for you?
Well, first of all, once you start coming out, it gets a lot easier to come out again and again. So the fact I started getting used to the idea of just being able to be myself. A lot of pupils in my year were really supportive, and yeah, they actually tried to educate themselves and battled with like transphobia when I was receiving it. A lot of teachers tried their best to, well, use the right pronoun, but you know, what can you do?
How could things be a bit better than that?
If teachers tried to be a bit more inclusive and make lessons genuinely suited to all of their pupils.
Okay, and who else could help?
Teachers could be a lot more helpful by spotting the signs early of transphobia and picking them out, sorting the issues. You could learn more by educating yourself and helping those trans people around you. You could contact LGBT Youth Scotland, and pretty much everyone can do something to
Nice plug,
help.
thanks.
You're welcome. What can you say?
What about the young people that are here today? What could the mentors do to support trans peers?
Well, one of the key things for me was my school LGBT group. So if you even starting small, like for me, I suggested the idea to a teacher one day, like just off the back of a conversation. And now we've got meetings every week. We have politicians coming in, like we're doing charters and stuff. So being nice and making your conversations inclusive in like youth spaces, common rooms, stuff like that. Try your best to use the right name or pronoun if you're asked to, because that can make a huge, huge difference. And even just being there to talk to someone can be a big help. And educating yourself and others, because education is key to dealing with the issue.
Okay.
I'm going to read a bit from my advanced English folio piece, because I was mad and wrote my English piece on being trans at school. Every moment of eye contact comes with a catastrophic chain of thoughts. Are they seeing me as me, or are they seeing me as you? Entering a classroom is the most fear-filled part of my day. The name on the register may be correct, but the way I appear isn't. What are my classmates going to opt for? They've known me as you, and they've known me as me, which may seem straightforward, but sadly it's far from. 1 month, slip-ups, it's fine. 2 months out, still slip-ups, stop worrying, it'll be fine. 3 months, what I like to call a joke. Now, being a double agent and attempting to find a bathroom was more of a task than one would think. Hand up, ask to leave like a regular student would, and then your mission begins. Look left, look right, and evidently it's time to run, my destination being a singular cubicle under the assembly hall around a corner. Of course, you need to hide such a thing as a gender-neutral bathroom. Finally, you arrive, mission almost complete. You have no key to the bathroom, you forgot it. Today just got considerably worse. Trying not to be you is harder than it looks. What is it like for you without yourself? There's so much that must be taken into consideration for people like me. Hair, clothes, body weight and shape, voice levels, and of course facial appearance. All of the above are worries for most people at my age, but for a trans person, the worries are different. The worries are in a much different way from how others consider it to be.
Thank you. A lot of what...
We're not done, but thanks.
That was definitely worthy of applause. And a lot of what Aaron's done and other young people have done mean that we can feed it into school, so don't underestimate what you can do. We're going to just show a short film now of some other young people's experiences.